Today is Wednesday, April 27th. I was trying to think of something to talk about. I just got home a little bit ago. We had our Wednesday night meeting as regular. The usual suspects. Had a few new faces though. And I was looking at some of the more recent postings and things, and I don't know. It gives off the appearance, at least to me, I was looking at it, and it's like, it gives off the appearance that on the surface of, to me, it looks like some sort of confidence, security, that I know what I'm doing. But a lot of that is just, the truth is far more complicated, and no one really wants that. They want bite-sized, easily accessible, because it seems like attention is precious, and you just don't have time for patience, because patience takes too long. You just don't have time for it, or attention, or energy. Got places to be, things to do. There's always now, 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 more, 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 mine, mine, mine. When. And it's rush, rush, rush to get places. And when you get there, next, next, next. I don't know. Always in a hurry, always in a rush. Never content with the present. Thinking about the then. So, I don't know, the conversation today ebbed and flowed, meandered, with the meeting and Barbara and some of the new faces. And I was thinking about the appearance and the manifestation and the consequences of pride and ego and arrogance and those things we protect, those illusions and images to give off the grandiosity that we know something more than somebody else, or that we know better than somebody else, that they should regard us in some esteem more than what is due. But then again, who decides that? Who judges that? Who's in charge of that? I'm not. And I don't like to think that I give off the impression that I do. That, because I was looking, just scanning quickly across some of my thumbnails, and it's like, well, there's a, just a visual impression. It's like, there's, I don't like, it's like, this is me, but it's like, looks like a jerk. Looks like a person who thinks very highly of themselves, smiling at his own, self-satisfaction or something. I don't know. I wouldn't click on any of these videos. And that's, I don't make these for anybody else anyway, so they're just there as a record for myself. That's what I say. And I've thought about it. It's like, if they all just disappeared, it's like, oh well. The action of doing them, that's, I guess, the most important thing. Anything else after that, it's like, uh, a byproduct. As long as it's not doing any harm, I imagine. But there's always unintended, the unforeseen. And I guess that's just how it is, and that's just navigating life. It's like you say a thing, do a thing. There's all sorts of, you know, they say about the whole thing about going back in time, that you make a small change and you worry about that because you don't know how it's going to affect the future way down the line. But we give that thought credence and we take it seriously, but then we don't think about our everyday actions right now. It's like, well, we don't think about that at all. It's like, because the future hasn't happened yet from our perspective. Now, the future sure does care a lot about all these choices that we have right now that we aren't even considering. The future sure would like us to make better choices now, when we actually have some choice to it. Where we do have the ability to make some changes now to better improve quality of life and existence. Not for ourselves, but for down the road where we cannot see. But it's there anyway, and they're hoping. And it's not just us. So it's kind of, well, I don't know anything. I just like to guess at things and posit and intuit and ponder and reflect. So, but I don't actually know anything, and I don't have any influence, and except for what I do and how I am. And I just try to have a better influence, a better attitude, a better outcome, and try to treat and regard other people with the respect that I would like to receive. So I just try to, more than acting kindly, trying to tread gently as well, because I don't know the whole story. I don't know anybody's whole story. And I don't know what kind of life they've lived or what kind of day they've had, or the mood they're in. I don't know where they are or what it's been like. So it's just, because if I know for myself, from experience, that if I'm looking to be offended, I will find myself offended in very short order. So if I have to be careful about my interpretation of how I am, because so I can read for comprehension and interact for comprehension and understanding. And I can only hope that that is how it is on the other side too, because a lot of my stuff, I can read it and it's like, I can see how that could be. If somebody wanted to, it could be interpreted in a way that I don't mean it to be, but it could be. And, it's out of my power. As soon as I've said something, as soon as I've done something, regardless of my own personal intent, that's no longer, so I can just try my best. And, and if I don't know exactly how to say something, then just don't say it. Or, be ready to clarify, I guess. But I don't like to have to explain it all the time because I don't know how to explain it. But that's where, sometimes I'll just err on the side of caution and just, I just don't need to say anything or don't need to add anything. Maybe the addition of something is a subtraction. So or the addition of something is not welcome, or not required, or wanted, or needed. So, or I can just add less. So. Anyway, but it was a good meeting anyway. It was on, I guess it was on recovery, as far as we take ourselves wherever we go. So it's like if we leave one place and go to another place, we still have the same problems because we're taking ourselves with us. And for me, that's a good thing nowadays. Because it used to be wherever I went, after a while, it's like I get treated really nice, and I get treated, kind of like a person, how I like a person, with all those rights and privileges and things like that. But then I start to be like myself, and then I start to, what's wrong with that guy, or what's up with that guy? And then it's like, I like how people treat me in the beginning, but then I start talking and being like myself, and then I start getting treated like how I am used to getting treated, and a little bit different. And it's not exactly how I want to be treated, because I see other people. It's like, why don't I get treated like that? And it's like, well, it's like people are treating me with, like, I don't know. I only know how to be like myself. And I was thinking about it on the way over to pick up Barbara. It's like, I've been like how it is the way I am my entire life. Before I was diagnosed autistic. And it's like my understanding of it and knowing about it and incorporating it and integrating it and just allowing myself to be who it is the way I am hasn't really changed much. It's just now I know that it's okay, and I don't have to punish myself for being myself. Because the world is punishing enough as it is. And I don't know, I can't unbe myself. I tried. And the best thing I can do is not try anymore to not be myself. So, if people don't like it, that's okay. I'm better off surrounding myself with people that are already able and willing and understanding of people of a sort, an autistic sort, or a eclectic sort, or a idiosyncratic sort, eccentric sort, I don't know, neurodiverse sort. I don't know. Just putting some thoughts out there, out into the universe, for whatever good it does. So anyway, as you can see, I was not really looking to make a video because I had already taken my contacts out. But I decided to anyway, because I don't like myself in glasses. I don't know, I don't like these glasses. But they were affordable, and I don't really wear them enough to feel like I need to invest extra money into glasses, because I don't wear them out in public, and so I don't really care what they look like. except I care what they look like right now because I'm recording this. And I don't like looking at myself in glasses. So, anyway, if that's my worst problem today, then I've got good problems. And for the record, I did have a minor little conversation, which I thought it was a good exchange of information. At least I had fun with it. I don't know if they know. They might. Or they might not. But they definitely have a way of approaching me that is it's very deliberate and careful, and it's like I'd like to be treated a little bit more, but I guess they've gotten to know me, and it's like, dang it. Because I like how I'm treated at first, and then people get to know me, and then I'm treated differently. It's like, and then I see how they're treating other people, and it's like, oh, they treated me like that once, but then they got to know me. So then it makes me feel like, well, the next person I get to know, I'm just going to have to just keep it secret or hide. And it's like, no, I can't do that. If people, people will treat me how they treat me, and I can say that maybe the way I'm being treated is out of, respect, because I don't hold back. At least I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to censor myself. And I think they understand that I don't mean any harm, and I just am a bit extra vulnerable, a bit extra sensitive, and that I am practicing restraint. I'm trying not to censor myself, but I am practicing restraint. Because I know that some of the things I say and the way I say them, it is, and it does, so I'm mindful of my place, not to forget myself, sort of thing. I don't know. So anyway, not that anybody watches these anyway, so don't, What you see here, what you hear here, when it leaves here, it's I don't know, something like that. So anyway, I should go. I've said too much.